Okay, Joey, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I have read that you um, have gone through an extraordinary experience, right?
Yeah, it was. Definitely it was.
Okay, so do you mind if I ask you some questions about it?
No, not at all.
Okay, if you get nervous or if you don't want to speak at all about some topic, you can just ask me to stop. Okay.
Okay, okay.
So, what were you doing before you saw the aliens? Before the aliens appeared to you?
Okay, so I was putting the garbage in a bin outside my house. When I saw three lights in the sky.
Okay.
My neighbor was outside too,
Okay.
so he saw too the lights, and then they were coming closer.
Okay.
And then when they came closer, I saw three round objects in the sky. They were flying, they were floating in the air, and they came next to the block. They were they were coming down near the block, near our block, and then we decided to see what it was.
Okay. So was it loud? The noise? Did you hear a noise or something?
No, there was no noise.
No noise. Only the lights.
Only the lights.
Okay.
And then me and my neighbor went there, and when he got there in the place where these three objects, round objects, were, there was a woman there.
Okay.
A woman had already there, and she was looking at the three objects, and all of a sudden there was a light, a brilliant light, and she started to rise towards the three objects.
Okay.
One of them.
Okay. So were you alone that night?
No, I was alone, and with my neighbor.
Okay.
I saw my
So
neighbor
but you was alone at home, and then you came out
to put my garbage
Okay.
outside,
Okay.
and my neighbor was outside too, and we decided to see what happened.
Okay.
And we found that girl looking at the three objects, and she was rising.
Okay. She
being
was already
abducted.
rising.
Yeah, she was.
Okay, so
was being abducted.
how did you feel when you saw the situation, the experience of that the woman was going through?
I was feeling very scared.
Okay.
When we saw her being abducted, we started to run away. But one of the objects had already been above us.
Okay, so did you see at that moment? Did you see any alien or just the light?
No, just the light,
Just
the
the light.
objects.
Okay. So and when did you get to see the aliens?
Okay, so and then we were abducted. We started to rise, and all I could remember, there was three aliens. They are like men.
Okay.
They had two legs, two arms, but
And they had like normal color of the skin, or they were greenish.
their skin were completely different because I had never seen a thing like that before.
Okay.
And but they had a big head
Okay.
above it's above their eyes, which were big too. And all I could remember was that that I lay down. They laid me down on a table, like like as I was a patient,
Okay.
and then I blacked out.
Okay, so you don't remember anything else but
Yeah.
laying down on a table.
Yes.
Okay. So and how did you manage to get out of the spaceship?
Okay, I didn't. They just pulled me out
Okay, so
because I think after they had finished the experiment, they 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 became satisfied,
Okay.
and then they pulled me out.
and then were you conscious when you got out of the ship?
Yeah, I started to come down slowly,
Okay.
and then I saw the bright light, and I closed my eyes because the light was so strong, it was so bright,
Okay.
and when I closed my eyes and I opened, and they were gone.
Okay.
They had been already gone,
Okay, so
so it was quick.
yeah, I suppose it was. Okay, so and after you got out of the spaceship, right? What the first thing that you realize? What the first thing that came to your mind?
The first thing that came to my mind, as you, and I asked myself, what is going to happen to me, because I was exposed with those kind of things.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I felt like scratching all my body.
Okay,
So
you
I started to.
you start to worry about your
Yeah,
health, right?
My health, my skin was
Okay.
felt like scratching my skin all the time.
Okay, so have you seen a doctor since the experience?
Yeah, I went to the doctor. I didn't go to the doctor yet because
Okay.
I had been found a couple of hours ago.
Ah, okay, that's
So
normal. So you are going to
Yes.
to do this. Okay, and what do you think that happened to the other two that were with you in the spaceship?
I don't know what happened to the woman and my neighbor, but I was completely sure that they were in a compartment near me.
Okay, so do you
So-
think they did the same thing to them?
I believe so.
Okay.
I think all of us were part of an experiment
Okay.
that they were doing.
Yeah, yeah, I suppose so. And what do you think will happen? Like you said that you feel like your skin is scratching and you don't feel so well, right? Do you think that they have put some kind of medication on you or something?
I don't know, because as I said before, I blacked out, and I woke up only when they pulled me out
Okay.
from the ship.
Okay, so I think that's all for now. And then if you have any more memories, then we can come back and talk later, okay?
Okay.
I wish you well and good health. Okay?
Thank you. Good job.